Welcome to Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. Kathmandu is a vibrant, bustling city that offers a mix of ancient and modern culture. One of the most popular tourist destinations in Kathmandu is the historic Durbar Square. Here, you can admire the intricate woodwork, carvings, and temples that reflect the rich history of Kathmandu. It's a great place to soak up the local atmosphere and mingle with friendly locals. Though I visited Nepal twice, I never got a chance to explore Kathmandu. So this time when I planned for the trip, I wanted to make sure that I explore Kathmandu before I go for any trek. So I listed out a few places, and the first place that I wanted to visit was Kathmandu Darbaar Square. As always, I was staying in Tamil, the heart of Kathmandu, the hotspot for every traveler who visits Nepal. Since Nepal is a trekker's paradise, you can find many people from all over the world seeking their own adventure. Durbar Square was about 1.6 kilometers far from the hostel I was staying, so I started walking early, just before the sunrise, as I wanted to make most of this day. I had to go through old markets where shops were to be opened. The streets were empty when I started walking then, but it got filled with people. Within no time, the place became so crowded. It was a cold January morning, just after the New Year. After the grand celebrations, people are just getting back to their normal lives. Kathmandu Darbaar Square is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the heart of Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. This square is one of the 3 Durbar squares in Kathmandu Valley, and it is the most important one of them in terms of historical and cultural significance. The square is surrounded by ancient temples, palaces, and shrines that reflects architectural and artistic achievements of the Malla and Shah dynasties, who ruled over the Kathmandu Valley from 12th century to 18th century. The Kathmandu Darbaar Square is an excellent example for traditional Nepali architecture. The buildings in the square are made of wood, brick, and clay and have intricate carvings and designs on their facades. The Darbaar Square is also home to several important temples, including the Leju Temple, the Jagannath Temple, and the Kal Bhairav Temple. These temples are dedicated to various Hindu deities and are still used for religious ceremonies and festivals. One of the most striking features of the Kathmandu Darbaar Square is the Hanuman Dhokha Palace. This majestic palace was built in the 17th century by King Pratap Malla and served as a royal residence until 19th century. Another fascinating attraction in the Kathmandu Darbaar Square is the Kumari Garden, the house of the living goddess Kumari. The Kumari is a young girl who is believed to be the incarnation of the Hindu goddess Telaju. The Kumari is selected from a group of young girls and undergoes a rigorous selection process to ensure that she possesses the necessary qualities to become the living goddess. Visitors can see the Kumari during certain times of the day, but photography is strictly prohibited. In addition to its cultural and historical significance, the Kathmandu Darbaar Square is also a popular destination for tourists. The square is bustling with activities, with street vendors selling souvenirs, food, and drinks. Visitors can also take a guided tour of the square to learn more about the history and significance of the Darbaar Square. Overall, the Kathmandu Darbaar Square is a must-visit destination for everyone and anyone interested in Nepali culture and history. The square is a living museum that showcases the artistic and architectural achievements of the Malla and the Shah dynasties, and it continues to be an important religious and cultural center in Nepal. Except for the small damages that happened during the devastating earthquake in 2015, each one of these structures is still a masterpiece to marvel at. What an incredible piece of artwork! The wood carvings and the detailing were done by an extremely talented generation who lived centuries before us. I wonder what kind of equipment they would have used to make such beautiful and identical structures in such awe. Truly breathtaking. I sat on one of these big structures and joined the locals. Sun rays started hitting on our faces, and it felt unreal. Felt like a warm hug from the sun. It was so nice, and had lots and lots of Nepali chai here, sold by an old woman, and I submerged my inner self in an historic era of human civilization who were ahead of their times, and thanked them for making such wonderful historical structures that make everyone feel like they're part of same community.